Welcome everybody to Trade Confident. I hope you guys are having a really good morning. This trade is looking pretty good if you've been following me on this channel. Basically, we got up to a profit point here of, it hasn't been too much, about 5%. So I'm still looking for a move up here. About a 23% profit is what I'm going for on this. So it's not looking bad. Okay, we're gonna go over the breaking news for Vechain today, the #1 price prediction article, and then I'm gonna show you guys some metrics over here that are brand new, formatted, and there's gonna be some cool things that you guys are gonna be able to take advantage of now on TradeConfident.io. Real quickly, guys, the trend dashboard, the price versus the whale money flow, and the trend exhaustion indicator you've seen me use on here. All of these three they're going up in price tomorrow. Okay, today is literally the last day you can get these. They're all raising $25 to $50 within the next 24 hours. So today's the last day. All right, just want to point that out there so you guys don't miss it. The #1 trending article, let's go over this really quickly, from the Google Trends by FX Street. So Vechain price prediction, VET eyes a 25% upswing. Okay, this is the thing I want you guys to look here. The potential spike in buying pressure might propel VET by 25% to the resistance level at 10 cents. Cool. Well, what they're looking at in here is basically a low, a high, a higher low, higher high formation, higher low to a higher high. Eventually, they have this higher high all the way up here at 0.102, right around that 10-cent mark. I do not think it's going to drop this low personally before we start heading up. This would actually kind of break a higher high and higher low formation. In my personal opinion, this is more like a double bottom. But if that happens, you know what? Might get a lot of buying pressure in because it's so cheap again, getting that down to the 6-cent and 7-cent mark. But I do think we're going to start heading up just a little bit faster here, and I'm going to prove that to you guys and show you with the metrics here. Now, the trend dashboard, the way I use this, guys, is the majority times when we have all green, this is just a great time to, if you want, not financial advice, to jump on the trade because a lot of momentum is heading in your favor. When we were down here, we were seeing all of this green, green on green on green on green here. This is where you guys, a lot of people just jump on the trade. They make a quick, 5-10%, and they're out of the market. Okay, this swing has been, actually, this has been an incredible swing. I've talked to you guys about this on Vechain as well. This is a 35 to 36% move. If you guys just followed the trend dashboard, you could have jumped on when you're green on the RSI, stochastic MACD 50. It's kind of like a no-brainer for retail traders. If you see majority green, we're most likely going to be going up. If you see majority red, we're going back down, okay? The price versus the whale money flow here, the money flow is in green, all right? And the price structure is in pink. So when you start seeing the money flow as well as the price structure positively correlated moving together, this is when we get fast spikes in the market moving up. What you can also do here is look at the tops here. Right around this area, about 82 is usually where we see the whales. Excuse me, guys. Need to drink more water, I guess. We usually see the whales selling out of the market here, and you guys can use this as basically a top and bottom indicator. The trend exhaustion is literally the #1 indicator I've ever seen, I've ever coded here to call the trend reversals. So when you start seeing the trend get up into this red top section here, this is when historically we see very nice drops in the market. And up here we saw this yesterday. I was calling this out, talking to some people, even telling my wife here yesterday, I'm like, hey, look, we've had a nice move up. We're actually in here trying to manage our own finances in here. We're down, it was $160 we're down yesterday, so down a little bit more. I'm like, you know what? We're gonna drop. All the indicators point to a drop here. So if you guys want to use this to call the bottoms, like here's the bottom here, you guys would have gotten in here at the bottom, and if you just took this signal at the bottom there, you would have been up about 32% and you could have exited, which is simply playing the tops and the bottoms of the trend exhaustion. So it calls the bottoms and calls the tops very well. Here's the bottom there. We saw a shoot up. We see a top here. We see a shoot back down. We see a bottom here. We see a little move back up. And then we also see the tops here where we drop out very fast. So those three indicators, just so you guys know, they're going up tomorrow. Today's the last day. You guys snag them on discount. They're in the description of this YouTube channel. All right, let's go over the metrics. All right, guys, all of these metrics have been visually redone, and I've added in a section here where you guys can actually find out how to trade with the metrics and how to actually take advantage of these. Not financial advice, I got to put that in here, but to be able to trade with these to start making money, okay? As well as these charts were updated on a daily time frame every day. These now update every single 4 hours. So I have the Pacific Standard Time, Eastern Standard Time in here, all the times that these updates, so you can check them throughout the day. A lot of the time, I'm going to end this with the whale trades, and I'm going to show you guys something that's happening here that you need to be aware of. But a lot of you guys are watching these videos and you're able to see it on a daily basis when I come out with the charts. Well, I'll come out with the videos at 5 a.m. around this time, but we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 5 other bars of metrics that are going to actually calculate before I get on the video with you. A lot's going to happen. So the short trades versus the long trades. This is very interesting in here. This is how you want to use this, in my personal opinion, not financial advice. When you guys see that the actual price structure here is, okay, when you see price moving down and you see long trades moving up, this shows me that the whales are buying this and they are not expecting the price to go down much further. They're actually basically buying this on discount and going to drive the price up. So when you are in here and you see this green line moving up, which is this is the long trades, just so you guys know, long trades, short trades. When the long trades are moving up and the price is moving down, this is drastically pushing the pressure up of altcoins as well as Bitcoin. This is a Bitcoin chart. It's the rising tide. It'll move everything up and down. Okay. Take a look at what's kind of happened here, over the last few days. We're seeing sideways movement in long trades, if not maybe a little bit of a downtick, while the price has been screaming up. So this to me is actually a bearish sign, and this is possibly why we are seeing this nice drop in the market. I'll show you another indicator that called this perfectly. If you're just watching it, you guys could have made a great deal of money on all your shorts, okay? The short trades are dropping off as well, so, not a lot of short pressure in the market here, but the biggest thing I'm watching here is to see that the long trades are actually dropping out while price is going up, which could correlate to a move back down pretty fast. Take a look at this. Price moving up here while long trades are moving out of the market. You're going to get a drop, okay? It just can't, mathematically supply and demand zone, it can't work, okay? The emotional index. So this is actually giving us an idea of what is the emotional sentiment of the market as a whole. We have neutral, we have excited, we have greedy, anxious and fearful. So the way you guys can use this is if you're looking to add to your hold positions, okay? Many times when the blue line has dipped into the anxious and fearful zones, which is right down here, this has signaled a great time to buy the dip. You can also use this indicator to dollar cost average into this metric for long-term holds. Okay. Now, if you guys are looking to sell your hold positions or long trades, that is where you guys can look to actually get out where the excited or the greedy section is active on the metric. Okay. When we start getting down in this fearful section, this is somewhere where you guys can buy the dip. Now, not financial advice. This is what I'm personally looking to do. Is when we see everyone be greedy and fearful, putting $500 into the dip, $500 into the dip, $500 into the dip, that's not a bad idea. And then looking to possibly take some profit when you're into the greedy section. So you guys can play this back and forth now. And these are really good moves in the market here, like very good, okay? The death cross is very simple. This indicator actually updates on an everyday basis because the death cross is actually calculated on the daily time frame. Don't know if you guys know that, but it is. So we are still in an active death cross because the red is above the green. So make sure you guys are watching this. The long versus short trade risk. This is another indicator you guys can definitely be using if you guys are looking to go long or short in the market. Okay, looking to go long or short today, I'm just going to read this to you guys real quick. From historical data, this metric shows that if the trader waits to enter long trades when the blue line is either in the good or great trade section, right down here, long trade section, the trader has a lesser chance of having the long trade go against him. Okay, so let me explain this. If you watch this every single day and now it's every 4 hours, if you guys are looking to take long trades, the price is in white, okay? And the actual indicator is showing us in blue here. If you guys are waiting to take trades when this blue line is down here into the great long trade or good long trade section, as we see here, we see down here, and we see here, these are actually calling the bottoms of this entire trend, okay? This is a bottom area where you definitely wanted to get in. Yes, to start heading down, but basically a double bottom here correlated with, it's starting to head down. It's a structure low. This is an incredible opportunity to get into trades, and you should have taken this, not financial advice, but it's the best place to take it on the market or the chart if you guys are looking at this, because you didn't want to miss out on that because it's a nice little bouncer. Low, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, forming another higher high. So if you guys want to get in here and follow a metric that calls out very good long trades, and then you guys want to look to exit in a great short trade section, or if you guys are like, hey, I'm playing all of my short trades on the market, you know what? Great short trades are going to be taken around the top red zone here, okay? Let's end with this here because I know this is a lot. I'm introducing this on this video. The whale and the institution trades. If you guys want to start trading with the whales and smart money, this is going to be incredible from you guys. From historical data, this is how you read this. The best long trade opportunities are when the whale and institutional long trade volume moves into the 600 to 1000 section. So if you guys zoom in here a little bit, 600 is right around here to here. So it's right around this section looking left to right. And this for here is right around this section on the bottom. What we saw the last 2 days is that a lot of this short set trades just increased like crazy. When we saw the short trades increase in here, I was like, there's no way this thing's going to keep heading up. If you guys are just using this indicator to look around the 600 to the 1000 metric area, this is where a lot of volume enters into the market for short trades as well as long trades. Now, last time we saw this up here and we got a lot of buying pressure, this basically called the bottom perfectly. And right when we saw the long trades decrease is when we started screaming back up here. So if you guys are looking to trade with the whales and looking to trade with smart money, like this is what we're looking for. So today on Vechain, while we're looking for, maybe move up here, I want you guys to pay attention here because the long trades are coming out and they are buying this. Now we're not up to this, 600 to 1000 level here. Again, you guys can look at on the left side of the chart here. But if we start getting there, that would tell me that we are dropping down enough on Bitcoin where I think we'll see a move back up. And yes, what happens to Bitcoin is going to affect Vechain very drastically. It is very clear. What happens to Bitcoin moves the whole market. So I hope this wasn't overwhelming to you guys, but this is incredible metrics that you guys can use, and beneath each of these you guys can look to see how to actually trade this so you can start taking advantage of profits in the market using the metrics. Alrighty guys, have a good one. For VET, we might be seeing a 25% upswing here. The whales are looking to buy the dip, so we could see a move back up. Make sure you guys are paying attention to this. God bless you. Have an amazing day. These indicators are going up tomorrow. Watch this trend exhaustion. If we get down here to the bottom red section, that's where I think we're going to exhaust out, and we're actually going to see a move back up right when we get down here if you guys want to snag that buy entry at the bottom. All right, we'll see you guys. Bye-bye.